What's going on, y'all, man? What is cracking? How y'all doing, man? We are back for another episode of the Play Sports Podcast. Look, I almost forgot the name of my show, man. But today, man, we got something different. Not different, but something that's not really too much glorified in this era. We are at Rogers High School with Coach, say your name.
Maurice McNair.
Coach McNair and Coach who? What's your name?
Tamon Greene, Sox Youth Baseball.
Greene. And what you call it?
It's Sox Youth Baseball. NHS was where it started at 93, though.
NHS. I always thought that stand for Nathan Hill.
Yeah, no,
NHP.
Nathan Hill. No Nathan Hill.
What?
Bro.
That's crazy.
That's what they used to think.
That's
They
what I
did,
thought.
Nathan Hill School.
They did. People did used to ask
And
me,
then
is that
we was all
Nathan Hill?
black. Like, so it didn't help, you know what I'm saying?
Whole
And
time
now they called
was-
us the nigga Sox, too.
We was spot. Yep, I remember that. I
We
remember.
had the
what-
big ass end on that.
Yeah, we did.
Can I cuss on your podcast?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
nigga, all right, I
say
just
what
wanted to
you
make
wanna
sure.
say. Just don't say anything anti-cinematic.
Yeah, we do not diss those.
can't.
We can't spell it, but we know not to say it because we are
Feel
not.
me? Because we love Jewish people.
I love Jewish people. Listen,
Yes, we do.
I don't play with them people. I don't
We
play.
don't.
With, I don't play with the
Come on
alphabet
right
people.
now, shit.
I play with the
Alright,
alphabet
man.
people, and I don't play with those people. So
Yeah, I'm right.
They all
Yeah,
good
right.
with me. I don't know what
We
kind
love
of.
everybody. We love everybody.
I know the show went for a turn real fast. But
Yeah,
nigga bring up
bring
that
it
word,
back in.
nigga bring it back in. Listen, but how y'all doing, man? You just got the job out here? How long you been out here?
I'm entering my third year.
Your third year?
Third year.
Oh man, that's wonderful. How was the program going?
It's building. When I started, they had went 2 years without a team. They attempted to try put together, I guess, Rogers had a few kids, Woodward had a few kids, so they tried to make something happen. But they couldn't really make much. So I came in basically from scratch. Doing what I can. Putting my little spin on recruiting and whatnot, trying to get the kids interested. So it's on the climb, still growing. Still got a lot of guys, who don't really know much about baseball, but they still coming back. So that's what it's all about. So that's definitely a good thing.
How do you? Because Kenny, I'm from the football and basketball world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Kenny came from the program. He just forgot about
See, he don't
baseball.
talk about it.
Because he
don't talk
don't
about that.
want to talk about it because it's a forgotten thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. It's a forgotten thing.
See
But
how
why?
everybody takes shots at me though. Why they
No,
take
but
shots?
because seriously
I didn't
though,
forget about baseball.
You never- he
Baseball
didn't
forgot
even know
about
you
me.
probably played.
I talked about Coach
kinda
Sweeney.
figured-
It's Coach Sweeney
bro.
fault.
You
No,
can't
I'm
throw
just
shit.
Where my boy Sweeney at anyway?
Coach Sweeney.
Man? One of the best teachers at Scott at the time.
What challenges?
Horrible baseball.
What
coach.
challenges do y'all reach with recruiting kids for baseball? When we was younger, I used to see a lot of homies like after
Okay,
football.
so
It was
like when me and him was talking, prior, because I just seen him on Facebook one day talking about Rogers' program. So I'm like, hey man, I do, youth baseball. Like I want to interact with you, meet up, chop it up. I came to support him, came to check a couple games out, and the difference of from now versus when we was all younger, every high school had a feeder. Every high school had a feeder. Rogers had like Henry Jewelers. They had I can't even remember. They had Hawkins had a team. Reynolds had a team.
Sleepy Hollow was
Sleepy
big.
Hollow had a whole league.
Yeah.
So everybody had a feeder. Start had 19 teams feeding them. Bowser had teams feeding them. Waite had Oakdale Vikings, Eastside Yankees. Like Scott even had the Doug, Grace, and then in NHS. So every high school had a feeder. So
And the Pal League.
even if they, the team sucked, they still had bodies. Now he's struggling to get bodies. Like the fact that he said they had to combine 2 high school teams.
That's crazy.
To fill the team. Like you probably didn't even know that. Rogers and Woodward combined
That's
to fill
crazy.
a team.
And still didn't have enough.
For 9 players.
That's
Still didn't have
crazy.
so you gotta have 9 players and have a team.
You got to have at least 8. You can run with 8.
That's a hell of a misadvantage.
And I
I
might
mean, it
add,
is.
we ran with 8 last season. We played 7 games with 8 people.
And that's a guarantee out for that 9th batter
So
every trip.
where do y'all think the disconnect at?
Well, for me, I coach predominantly black and brown kids. They don't, when they watch baseball, they don't see nobody that look like them. It ain't no LeBron James. It ain't no Steph Curry's.
Yeah.
It ain't no, nobody. It ain't no Justin Jefferson. None of that. they might look like them until they interview them, and then they speak in Dominican, and it
That's
be
what
like,
throw you off. Like,
you know
whoa,
what I'm saying?
Papi,
So-
what do you mean, Papi?
Yeah.
Papi.
Yeah, so I mean that's where I think a lot of
No,
the
for real.
disconnect is. They don't see themselves and nobody on TV.
Facts. When we had Barry Bonds,
Yeah.
Ken Griffey, we
But
had
see,
all
we
them.
got them,
for sure.
but they just Mookie Betts. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts,
we
facts.
got them.
Mookie,
We
that
do.
boy.
We do. I love Mookie.
Mookie,
But
I'm a Red
you
Sox
know what I'm
fan.
saying?
He
We
need
at
to come
the
back
end
to
of the
Red
day-
Sox country.
At the end of the at the end of the day, I think that's where the disconnect is because people don't see it. You know,
Facts.
I see a kid in, you know, Kroger's with their mom. Hey, excuse me, your son playing these sports? Yeah, he played football. He ever gave baseball a shot? No. Why not? He said it's boring. Have you ever played? No. So how do you know it's boring?
That's because the
Because
adults
you-
put it in their head.
And it sucks. It really sucks because I don't like throwing shade, but a lot of it be the part-time dad that
For
want to
sure.
come and be like, man, babe, I don't know why you want to play baseball or want to show up and try to coach some shit he don't know.
Yeah. And most of it is, though, because they see on social media, you see that football kid who get that
Exactly.
deal or that basketball
But they
kid,
don't
but
know
they don't
that
understand that
baseball
baseball
contract
is
is
That
full of
baseball
guaranteed.
con-
and he can get it at 15, 16 years old. Like,
Guaranteed.
just like
You
soccer,
feel me?
man. Same with
Yeah, but
Because you
again,
can look at like a
gonna-
Kyler Murray. Is that dude named
yeah,
Arizona?
he was a number one
If he
pick
stopped
on
playing,
both sides.
yeah, if he stopped playing football right now, he can go to baseball and get that moolah,
Yep.
and he
I
will
mean,
get paid
shit, we
more in
grew
baseball.
up with somebody that got drafted in the majors and in the NFL.
facts. Prime.
Yeah.
My favorite athlete of
No,
all
I'm
time.
talking about Ryan.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, you
was
talking about
drafted-
who we
yeah.
really grew up. Yeah, no,
Like
on
we
everything.
grew up with somebody that was drafted in baseball and in football.
And in the hood, we used to play baseball on
So
the field.
yeah, but
But
they
you
ain't
know what it
doing that
was
now.
too. The older dudes would tell us about baseball. Man, you need to play baseball. You need to do this and that. Like I was introduced to T-ball at 6. You know what I'm saying? So
See, I was
Man, I
introduced to
forgot
baseball.
about
by the
at
time I
6.
met Ryan at St. Martin de Porres and his dad told me about football and baseball and all that, that's what got me going. That's
Yeah,
what's
because
crazy.
I mean that's how my dad built the program was through the Wildcats.
Yep, exactly. We all
Like,
came.
everybody-
Stu, everybody
Stu,
was down there. Kent
Kent
Danwan,
Smith,
Nate.
Danwan, all them.
Everybody.
Stu
Hackney.
played. Hold on, Stu played baseball.
What?
Stu
Stu
was a
was a
shortstop
dog.
and a pitcher, bro.
Stu was
How
a
you think
dog,
that's big,
bro.
Whoa,
That's
look,
why
bro.
but that's why we did the hood softball because we
Yeah,
talked
bro.
about it and Stu
Oh,
was
yeah,
like,
we
I
was
can
at Rob-
play.
Now, that's last time I played baseball for my injury. I was out there, Stackadella. I quit after the first year because
Man,
you know
talking about-
niggas just
yeah,
can't
man.
do.
See, and that's the
can't
thing,
do
though,
shit.
bro, because it
There
was a
too much
great
nigga shit
thing.
going on.
Exactly,
It
it was a
was.
great thing. I respected
was.
what they was doing, but I got set up that second year, bro.
That
Y'all
second year, I
set
ain't
me
went
up
on it.
because y'all had me put a team together the week of,
Right.
and then y'all set it up to
But
where
see-
I had to play country in them team who was already stacked. Bro, y'all set me up with
Man,
some
we
people
did
I ain't
some
even
cheaters,
know.
We
man.
didn't know that they
And
was
all
that
they
stacked
backs was-
though. I'm gonna
What
keep
do
it
you
real.
mean?
Country them
Bro,
wasn't
they
that
had
stacked before
Drake.
they played y'all though. They got them. He built that team up after he found out. that
That's
he
the
was gonna-
first time I thought
because
of-
they wasn't. Remember, we was only playing Yappies versus Reds.
Yeah,
So
y'all-
everybody
and
wanted to
then
play
y'all-
with
Then
us.
y'all added a third team,
Yeah.
and y'all didn't have a
Well, they
fourth.
forced us.
So they asked me to put a team together, bro. I had to make a status on Facebook like, "Hey, I need 3 more bodies."
They
And
had
I-
loaded bats and
Bro,
everything, bro. They was
what?
cheating. They was cheating.
Like Lonnie, you my bro, but come on, bro. Lonnie,
Yeah, on everything.
that's my bro. That's big bro.
They team
But
was
Lonnie,
loaded,
bro,
though.
we
They
was
was
getting
loaded.
smacked. It
They-
was only people that played before was me and T West.
And a lot of people on our teams had never played for
And y'all was
real.
probably high.
We was high, drunk, all of that.
Yeah, y'all was wigging out. I was taking it serious.
Kicking it.
For what though? It
I
was
wore
supposed to be
cleats.
fun.
No, I was taking.
So,
I'm
you know, I was
competitive,
taking it a
bro.
little serious.
I'm competitive. I can't help it, bro.
I felt you.
That was fun. We need to bring that back though. The kids
I
need
try
to see that for
I
real.
try putting it in my front seat. We can
They gotta
fight.
be
I'm not
organized. What the fuck, bro? Why you want to fight?
I'm just saying, I'm competitive, bro.
I don't believe
Don't
in
like to
violence.
lose.
I really think my son got 7 on the bench because I was competitive enough in the crowd. I told the coach a piece of my mind.
Well, you ain't gonna bite your tongue. I know that.
It happens.
It really happened. I couldn't help it. And
Well,
I ain't
since we own parents, no, just
let's talk. No, let's just get to it. Do y'all feel that, like you said, y'all kind of said it, but let's just all the way touch on it with the parents getting the kids up and out? Because now little kids just lay on the phone all day, and I'm really sounding like an old nigga right now, but this
Bro,
is just
you
the
look
truth.
it.
I'm just, listen, man, I ain't dyed my hair yet, man. I gotta dye my hair. I gotta dye my hair. Just because
Bro,
you
looking
don't.
like
see how
Whoopi.
light,
Ladies
see how
love
light,
salt and pepper,
see how light
bro.
skinned niggas do you, man.
Ladies love the salt and pepper, bro.
Ladies
Don't
love
die
salt.
it. I'm telling you, they gonna love it.
You know, I'm now. You know, my girlfriend
Yeah.
probably a little bit. You know, Talk about that later.
That's not even what
I'm real honest. That's why I keep my grades, my girls.
All right, bro. All right. So what was your question, boss? Because you like went way over here.
I had to defend myself. Listen.
Okay.
But with the parents, like, do y'all feel like parents not introducing their kids to certain, just not baseball, just any sports, just letting their kids sit around and lay around?
I'll say my piece first, and then you can go. They don't expose them to it. And, like, see, my thing is just open up to them. Let your kid try whatever. Yeah. Because, I'm sorry, I had a kid that came from my program, played 4 years for me, and he got cut from his AAU basketball team when he was 13. But when somebody got hurt, they asked him to come back, and he left baseball where he was a starter.
That's crazy.
To go be number 12.
That's parents.
Yeah,
that's parents.
Because ain't no way in hell that
everybody want to be a hooper though,
and that ain't
everybody
realistic.
Everybody in our culture
man.
want to be a hooper. You 3 foot tall, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. Man, let's keep it real. If you ain't 6'4", don't even look that way for real. Like you could play, but don't treat it like you going.
But you was a hound on the field though.
Exactly, bro.
Middle infield pitcher, and you was a leadoff. Like
that's crazy, bro.
But I mean, that's what I deal with.
And this city
though.
Produced that. No, like we produce a baseball. What's the kid from Central?
It's a couple of them for real.
We always
like your Liscano that went to start.
Yeah, my nephew balling.
Oh yeah, over at St. John. Like I want him to come show some love to my team, you know, so they can see somebody that look like them in some St. John stuff and do what they do. Like I said, I got kids at St. Francis. Best first baseman ever, bro. I swear to God, best first baseman. Like I never take nothing away from Ken.
That's what I'm about to say,
bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, best glove I've ever seen.
Smitty,
best glove I've ever seen, bro. Hey,
everything, bro.
How do you do it with his eyes closed?
Wow.
You can quote me on that.
I believe it.
Quote me on that.
That's a.
He over at St. Francis.
Okay.
But yeah, so I just feel like parents don't expose their kid to whatever they want. They do what's convenient for them. Mm-hmm. And what sucks about what I'm doing, at the end of the day, a lot of my parents are single moms. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they do have the dad that just pop up for the Facebook picture and all that. And, I mean, I don't care as long as you come support. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But when the dad is telling the son, hey, man, why don't you play football? Because little Johnny got cracked.
Yeah.
I told you, when I got popped by Coach Dickerson's daughter, bro. Yeah, I'm done, bro. I went over to play for the Broncos. Wildcats wasn't for me. I was too small.
She smacked a lot of people. She was
pretty, though.
Yeah, she was. Oh, my God. I was in love with her for so long. Jacqueline, I just seen your mama, too. I told her to tell you how.
This nigga's wild, bro.
Did he just shoot a shot through her? Okay, but yeah, we as a culture, I feel like, you know, we don't expose our kids to too much. We leave them with too much decision and entitlement. Like, I don't want to go to practice, so you don't let him go. What the fuck you mean? You ain't got no job, bro.
Man, if I was sitting at home, my daddy walked in from work.
But see, that's the difference. Like you said, you used to play baseball in the field down the street from the house. They don't go outside.
They don't.
I'm coaching kids how to throw. You ain't never threw a snowball, bro.
Man, no, that's real. That's real.
You see, it's that bad. 12 years old, you ain't never threw a toy, a snowball.
Threw a fit. That's all they did was throw a
fit. We throw footballs in the house with our mama.
And you get in trouble for it.
You get in trouble, but we still.
But, I mean, at your level, though, at a high school level, it's got to be even worse because now, you know, girls is in the picture. You know, they want to be cool and all that. So
it's high school for me. I would say it's a popularity contest. You know, you're doing what's popular. You following the crowd, and if your friend's not playing, you're not playing. Even if that means you're not doing nothing. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's at least a high school level. A lot of guys, and even coming up, you know, you hear a lot of guys say, you know, I played when I was younger. Well, why did you stop playing? Because it's not popular now. Or I would just rather do X, Y, Z, or my friends play this, so I'm sticking with my friends, you know, who I grew up playing baseball with. Right. But if most of my friends are not playing football or basketball and not baseball, then I'm just going to follow them or even track.
And ride the bench.
And ride the bench.
Riding the bench.
It's crazy. But players, you know, parents is definitely influential as well. Them, man. And this to say, and this is just how wrong or how, you know, messed up the system is. I probably take at least 4 to 5 kids home after practice each practice. And most of the time, I know I see something on Facebook. Most of the time,
I seen that.
you pulling up to the house and
And
there's
it's a
3 or
car
4
in the
cars
driveway.
in the driveway.
Oh yeah, they might open the door. Hey, coach, how you doing, Coach
Thank you,
McNair?
appreciate it.
Hey,
See you later. Game win. What day of the game? Okay, I'll be
This
there.
year, the first year I was guilty of it.
Hey man,
it's tough. It's
But
tough.
I feel you on that.
I done
like
went-
that.
I got an idea about that. I'm gonna tell y'all off camera because I want to buy you. It's still my idea.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna tell y'all off camera. But where do y'all? All right, we got to the parents part. Now we need. I feel this is my personal opinion. We need more people that look like us to go around and recruit because it ain't them coaches no more that do what you like you said you did in Kroger's. Like, hey, your son be Mr. Caldwell, drive through the hood.
Hey, son.
Hey, son. Hey, come here. Let me.
Caldwell.
Caldwell will come to your house and sit on your step.
mother. You going home, son?
Listen, the best. I'm gonna keep it real. The
Weezy.
best thing that happened to my son was he met Mr. Caldwell. I was at a point in my life like where I was I've always been a good dad, but like I didn't know where to, you know what I'm saying, certain shit I didn't know how to make decisions on as a father. And he came right there when that little dude wasn't listening about certain things. There's one person he never disrespected was Mr. Caldwell, and you know we missing that. I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. We just really missing that though. Us.
For sure.
We are.
You
know-
got them.
you know the
but
old lady
they-
come
they
outside-
on the football field.
Yeah, but I'm just
Oh,
not
you just
that.
talking about somebody
Morally,
in general.
Just in general, like
Okay.
just to be like just the more niggas trying to coach and shit, like more niggas like why I did this. I was supposed to interview Mon. He gonna cuss me off with this story. I was supposed to come up here and do Mon, then another reason I didn't do Mon because we got to play him Thursday. But I had Mon and another interview. But I felt in my heart was this is kind of a message to get out because how a kid don't know how to throw a fucking baseball.
Bro, I'm
How do we
trying
got?
to
Let's get this word.
grown 13-year-olds where you got to teach them on their knee, like break it all the way down, like literally on your knee.
And
Get
we
it
used to
here
be
and all
natural
that.
athletes. Like, I just seen the
But
most.
they, like you said, I mean, the kids, they raised by this. They raised by this.
a lot
7
of
years old with a phone.
My dad's
Because
like,
it's
"Get out
easy
my
to
house,
just
go
be
get a
like,
job."
take this tablet and shut up and get out
For
my
sure,
face
for
so
sure.
I can do, and that's what they do, man.
But you know, it shouldn't be that way. And
Facts.
going off of what you're saying, it's people like you and people like Kenny that supposed to be able to do this. The reason why I wanted to do this so much is to help him because I don't have a problem getting bodies right now. When I first started, I made a post on Facebook as a
You
joke.
went crazy on that.
But no, I made it as a joke. And I'm like, hey, man, who want to support some black kids playing baseball? Met one of the dance dads that my daughter danced with. He inboxed me like, how much you need to get started? I said, well, the league fee is $650 a team. He said, I have a check for you tomorrow. Me and him ain't never had a beer together or nothing at this point. He been one of my sponsors. Shout out Blades. He been one of my sponsors since day one when I brought it back.
That's what's up.
And it was literally
still owe
a
you
joke
some
when
money.
I
I'm gonna give you some
posted.
money this year.
Oh yeah, hey Porter TV and whatever else you got, I need it, bro.
I ain't giving it
Visions,
nothing.
I need it, bro. Just come
get
shoot a
nothing.
little video for us or something. Show us some love with that.
Cause that's something different.
Get nothing.
All right, I got you faded.
Make a Facebook post
It's like
over
it's
here.
just something different, man. Here you go.
Because man, Kenny been coaching. He been coming out to coach for the last 15 years.
Bro,
and
I
only been
really,
around 6.
because I really want to, man.
you
and-
just got too much going on.
Exactly. With my son and my daughter was running track, that was really throwing me off. So
Look at you being a good dad.
trying,
Who would've
man.
thought?
You know, that's what I said. I really want to be a deadbeat, but it's so hard to be a
Even when
deadbeat.
they
That's
get
the hardest
older,
thing to be.
When they get older, that
I swear
shit
to
don't
God.
stop. It just really
promise you.
don't.
So now I answered my part. So what you think about that though? Like the fact that we need people, like you said, just people in the neighborhood, people in schools, people that's just fans or whatever. Just support. That's what it is for real.
Support and push
Let me
support.
start there.
I ain't gonna lie too. I'm scared of some of these
Support.
little niggas because you know you roll through the hood. You see the kid
Yeah,
like,
for
come on,
sure.
get up and go to this food. You be like, man, go,
No,
man, I'm selling weed.
But
nigga.
but at the end of the day, bro, my 10U team, they stands is field. Fucking lawn chairs all the way down
That's
right
beautiful.
field line. The stands field. 12U stands field line. My 14U, I probably got 3 parents. When they get older, it's
Bro.
really just a drop off and pick up.
Literally though, in football, it's the same thing though. Unless it's one of them popular teams, if it's not the Steelers or maybe the Lions,
Don't do that.
the Steelers parents
No,
be showing up.
No, don't do that. Just leave the Steelers alone.
I mean,
They say
I
the Bears.
mean,
Bro,
Bears wasn't in the league last year, but we ain't
All
talking
right,
about
now you
that. But the
passed
Steelers
that.
parents, you know, the mamas especially, they be at them games. You feel me?
Fans pretty, yeah.
They be at them games. But like we were saying though, the older the kid get, the less some of the
less
parents
support
care.
they
They
get.
just be like, go ahead. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Instead of being there.
And don't let them be able to ride their bike or something
Exactly.
because they.
Until championship game. And once it's championship game, then everybody and their
Everybody wanna
mama
be
show up.
But
kids need
how-
to support
what's your,
all
what's
the
your
time.
fans look like? Because when I came to the game, I think I seen like 2 parents and like a couple kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was a
yeah.
fan
Because
at a
they
couple
try-
games.
they
So
try
my
to-
daughter was running
it's
track
on
out
social
here, and I
media
just
and-
watched like.
In social media and other parts, they kind of try to shit. I'm trying to stop the stigma of shitting on TPS when the shit don't look right.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Don't shit on something that you're not trying to help or ever try to help. Now, if you try to help and put something into something,
You can't talk bad.
Right.
go ahead. But if you ain't never ever got up off your couch and put a whistle on,
Shut your mouth.
yeah, and then yell at one of these little bad little kids,
Right.
man, shut the fuck up. Because outside, to be real, TPS outside of Whitmer, the education, those educations are free. Motherfucking go be a pilot. I seen that shit last week. I said, I'll be
Aviation.
goddamn.
Yeah,
You're gonna be a pilot. My son has a full ride to a technology, some type of school in Indianapolis,
That's dope.
off of free education. I was a parent, was on both sides of the fence. We went to private school until what?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
You made that change.
And the and not saying he couldn't handle it, and not saying other schools are bad. This is not to just kick other schools, but I think us, when we kick something and say something we don't like, and that's part of social media. We might hurt a brother like Coach McNair trying to bring something, because I watched the games on BCSN. Like, I'll sit and watch the baseball game, like, literally, because I'm a sports head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when we say little shit like that and miseducate people, because now the stigma is for kids, I got to go over here to Central. I got to go over here to here.
I gotta go to
If you a
Whitmer.
good
I gotta
baseball nigga, man, you know where you can go get some free money at?
Facts.
You know where you get free education at?
That's absolutely right.
Man.
We got that bad getting on
We got
social
that
media.
bad.
And
just-
bashing
Bashing,
I
whatever
did-
it
I
is.
did.
until it come to the Scott reunion, then y'all
I mean,
out here.
but
Everybody a Bulldog that weekend.
Hey, once a
Everybody.
bulldog,
Everybody
even
bulldog.
even maybe you sometimes.
Nah, never that, bro.
I seen you with a
2100.
team.
2100.
I see you with a
Green.
TMU
2100.
green shirt on and bulldog colors at the bulldog.
Yep,
weekend.
and she paid for it because you ain't see me with it. 2100, bro. I'm 2100 through and through, bro.
Hey,
Don't do
time
that.
out, time out,
Nah,
time
bro.
out. You cannot do that.
I can, I
That is
can.
start high school.
I
There is
know.
only one number school in the city, and it's
Hey.
24.
24 to the world blown.
So
Ain't
I don't
nothing
throw
else.
shade. Like, why
Ain't
do y'all
nothing
have all
else.
these sayings, bro? Like,
Ain't nothing
once
else.
a bulldog, always a bulldog.
Ain't nothing
Until it's
else.
time for my kid to go there, and then I'm gonna take him to Whitmer.
Well, my kid was there for two
No, I'm
two
just
years.
saying though.
He
I'm just saying
he
though.
put his work in.
Hey, you feel
I ain't gonna
me?
lie. Let me
I
give my
coached and
reason.
everything.
Because it came down to,
I want
I
to see if
seen
we,
somebody there that I
we on
knew.
the same on the,
So,
on the same track.
so this is what I'm gonna say. Scott ain't a bad school.
No.
But for my kid to get what he needed, far as what we're looking for on the football field, scholarship, the program just wasn't there yet.
but it is now, right? Well, it was going on.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that later. That's
Something else
a whole
happened. We
nother
don't need to talk
episode. We'll
about that.
on
I don't
camera.
know.
Let's
My
just
bad.
say that it might be that coach might be wearing red and black, so you might get a lot more kids playing baseball this year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is he releasing info?
Big info, you
You
know.
take it how you take it.
No,
man.
I'm dropping it.
I know
You
Coach
I'm
McNair.
dropping it. Ain't no secrets. You know, they got my boy up out of there over there, but
All
it
right,
is what
man.
it is.
I-
We still love Scott. Semi, feel me, maroon and,
This
and
is
white.
a Wimmer parent. Y'all see what I got on?
Who a Whitmer parent?
I
My
am a
daughter go
Whitmer
to
parent.
TS.
Come on, him.
I am a Whitmer
My daughter
parent.
go to school for the arts, bro.
I am a Whitmer parent. We played that Scott for 2 years, though. We got pictures and stuff.
Well, if you put your
Oh, you
work,
got pictures. It's real.
Yeah, it's real.
you put your
Once
work
a bulldog,
in,
always a
and he's
bulldog.
and
Shit,
look,
Hold on, just real quick, 30-second timeout. So, how long do you have to go to Scott for you to say that? Because
day.
I know for a fact.
Yeah, for a day.
That's it.
Once you
One day.
enroll and you got a thing with your name on there.
Once you get a,
bulldog.
all you need is a bus
Yep, you do
ID.
bulldog, you got an
Okay,
ID.
that shit lame.
what's a bulldog?
Because no, I
He
always
want one,
wanted to
y'all.
know that.
He
Never,
want one.
Bro,
He
I
always
stayed walking
wanted one.
distance for Scott. And I
He
caught
always
the
wanted one.
19 to take my ass to
Yo,
start.
the only
I
reason
ain't
why
got
you
no
went to
problem.
start is for baseball because Coach Sweeney was coaching and your
No,
dad didn't come get the
Wagner
job.
was there by time.
And y'all had Geno's inside y'all school. I heard.
Who?
Y'all had Geno's.
Bro, we had Little Caesars.
I'm about to say Geno's.
Damn, at
crazy.
least y'all had that.
Y'all
Y'all had that.
No, we might have had Marcos.
Y'all had,
I don't know. Shit, that
y'all
was
had
20.
Barcos.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
That
they
was
call
20
me
years
all
ago.
again.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Damn, bro,
I dropped my
I'm looking
son
up
off the
20
other morning at school. I look like, damn, man, I used to be up at this time going to get the hot chocolate and donuts and the hot Cheetos for the whole, man, it was crazy.
So
crazy.
you was caking back then too.
No, I just had one little female.
It ain't
like,
tricking if you
actually,
got
the
it.
girl I really liked, though, when I was in high school, she went to Rogers. Took her to, no, I ain't going to say who, I ain't going to, she knows she is. I was taking
Bro,
her.
what? Trying to make a love connection.
No, because she got a
That's
man. I
not
think
what we
she-
hear.
I think
for,
she-
bro.
come
I
back.
think she married. I ain't going to do all that.
Bruh.
But let's get back to the
But
subject at
back
hand,
on,
man.
back on
Yes,
y'all's-
can we get
back
here?
on y'all Scott tip?
Yeah.
So originally, when I started
yeah.
coaching,
I forgot all
I
about
started
this.
coaching at Scott.
Oh, word?
Word.
2017, I came in as an assistant, and the coach at the time, I would say he was intimidated at how well the kids instantly took to me
Oh.
because he was there. He had been there a few years, and he was struggling to do some things. So I came in, and they instantly took to me. It was kind of like, treating me as if I was him in his position. And he ended up leaving before the season started. So that was my first run. Came back next year, got the head coach position. I was there for 3 years before I came here. And I would say I had never had a problem fielding the team at Scott.
Yeah, for sure.
The only problem at Scott was the opportunity.
Okay.
Nobody wanted to play Scott on the baseball field. No, we probably had like 4 or 5 games each year.
Wow.
So that
I
wasn't
do remember that
promising,
time. I do remember that
for the
time.
kids, and that's really one of the main reasons why I left for that opportunity, because I know how bad I wanted to coach, and I felt like I wasn't going to get that opportunity.
So
at
basically,
Scott.
you saying once a bulldog, always a
What high school
bulldog.
did you go to?
I graduated from Rogers.
Oh, okay.
I graduated from
fuck
Rogers.
Scott then.
I played
was a
at
coach.
Rogers.
He was a
all
coach.
4 years. you
Okay,
feel
so
me?
now he can go to the Scott picnic
So-
too.
He welcome, dog.
Open
He
arms.
welcome, dog.
So
We
my
gotta
dad
play for
and my
you.
mom were there.
Yes,
Can I go?
bro. No, you can't come.
Nah,
you
get a hard
started
pass.
this 2100 thing. It's over. You got to stand on the street now. Anthony Wayne Trail, because we over there now. Hit this dude in that green TMU shirt, y'all. That's wild.
So you was at when did you get into baseball? Like when did you fall in love with playing it or coaching it?
I've been playing baseball since T-ball. Coming up, playing for Sleepy Hollow. I lived in this area, so I'm very familiar with this area. Sorry. Went to Kaiser, went to McTighe, went to Rogers. So I'm familiar with this
Oh,
area.
so he a millionaire.
Yeah,
Only
definitely.
Only money could touch him.
Yeah, for sure. T-ball, Sleepy Hollow, played all the way up until I think it was like 5th grade, and then 6th, 7th, 8th, I transitioned to McTighe's, junior team. They played. It was like an adjacent league to the Sox at the time. It was like you either play for the Sox or you play for somebody else. You know what I mean? But
If you
you
look
never
like us.
crossed paths. Yeah,
Like that.
exactly. Sox got all the athletes for sure, and it was like a few just sprinkled around, here or there. But yeah, I've been playing since I was 5, all the way up until I graduated in 2012. And then even after that, I coached to about 2015, 16.
And you got on right to it.
Yeah, went right to it.
You really love the game.
Yeah, for sure. And that was just on the junior high level. It was like a little league junior high level. Then I took some time off, because I was working at Jeep at the time. So they work you crazy.
Sure.
You can't do shit.
Took some time off to get my mental right, and then
That shit do
when
it,
I
too.
decided to get back into it, that first opportunity at Scott came up.
That's what's up. I ain't know that.
I ain't
though.
never played
I kinda-
T-ball, bro.
You never
For
played
real?
T-ball?
No,
Well, I mean,
bro.
his daddy
My
didn't
dad
play
started
that,
this
boy.
in '93. I was 6.
His
He
daddy
put me
ain't
in a
play
scrimmage against Grace
into it.
at Robinson. I got beamed with a ball. I ain't want to play no more.
That's one of
I
my
was
bottom.
done.
Is that
For
Coach?
real, that's one of my bottom tooth cricket.
Coach
Bro,
Greene
you
didn't
know
play
when
that.
Lord Mosley got in his braces,
Yes.
got stuck to
yes,
his jaw.
that was the crazy.
Oh, that was the
crazy.
nasty. Oh, bro, I
That
don't
was
want to play
crazy.
no more. When you see certain things like
Yo,
that, it
boy.
makes
None
me
of that
not
stuff
wanna
ever
play.
stopped me though. I was
No, your boy, my bottom tooth still crooked to this day. Guess who hit me? Shotgun me. We was playing in the field at the end of Hawthorne. Guess who shotgun me?
Who?
Shannon.
that sound about right.
Shannon, my shit still crooked, man.
That sound about right. You owe
That's
Shannon.
what they said. That nigga they got me up. That's how they thought I was gonna go tell this room. Someone pause. They told me, man, no, man, you could, man. They made me play. My mouth is like
It's crooked.
cricket throbbing. I go home. I'm like, who punched you? I'm like, man, baseball, like.
Yeah,
was
I
crazy.
wanted to
no,
finish the
real
game. We
talk,
was
though,
crew
like,
as
my
kids,
dad,
boy, because
he
I
just
was
was like, I'm putting the team together. I just was there, and I got hit. I ain't want to play no more, but he wouldn't let me quit. And then the second year, like, I got to pick my number. I started liking, like, baseball, watching it. And then by the time I was 9, like, that's when the Atlanta Braves used to be on TV every day on the Superstation.
Yeah.
So
TV
me and
was
my grandma would literally sit and watch the game every day. I used to tell
Chipper
you the starting
Jones
line.
now.
That's my favorite player. Him and Griffey's my top 2 of all time. But my grandma was Fred McGriff through and through, the crime dog.
Yeah,
so,
Crime Dog was
you
the
know,
dude.
that's where I fell in love with the game because I had a bond with my grandma. Like, even if we just on the phone, we talking, we yakking it up.
Especially them hot summers, you had to watch that.
Yeah, so,
I ain't
you
going
know,
outside in that.
I played at start, and then I transferred to Central for a hot second. I got hurt. I started coaching with my dad, and when I went back to start, Arbinger kind of played me, wanted me to transfer to Whitmer, and was like, you left me. I ain't got no spot for you. So I stopped playing my junior
That's
year.
when coaches was cold-blooded.
Yeah, Arbinger, but he was a god at start.
Yeah, he
So,
What he
you
wanted
know,
to do.
yeah, for sure. We got away with a lot of But, yeah, like, I started coaching when I was 16, and I've been coaching pretty much ever since. And it's only been with the Sox. I ain't never coached nowhere else.
That's loyalty.
yeah, that's
You can
loyalty.
come to the picnic now for that.
I don't want to, bruh.
I see you there.
We about to start. I'm about to start a picnic over there on Bowman, like
Yeah.
over there. We
Please
gonna start
do.
2100. We gonna start something up at Bowman,
Dude,
man.
all
I
they
can't
gonna do
wait
is
to call
fight.
the police on
What
you.
you trying to, bro? What you mean, bro?
You know how
We
y'all
gonna
act.
play beer pong, cornhole, and play a little
Oh
music.
yeah, you know how your people go act when that go
Goddamn
down.
right. You goddamn right.
GDR, dude.
Don't jump off no table.
They're going to season the food. They're going to be
Y'all ain't gonna try to throw
I'm
shade,
calling
bro.
the police on y'all hoodlum as soon as I see it.
hoodlums,
Yeah.
bro?
Oh, they're
You talking about the people that was parked on the island?
I'm talking
Oh,
about.
you wild
I'm
word.
talking about start.
No, bro, you talking about them ones that was parked on that
Hey,
island?
we were allowed to.
Intersections.
We are
All
allowed
the people
to.
them tickets. Well, peep this, though. This one before I forget. Was really, I think, for me, that made me stop, because I stopped watching baseball for a little bit. And now I'm really back watching the heavy, is the rules. That damn game, 4, 5, 6 hours.
Well, and that's what they changed with they got a
and
shot
trickle
clock
down.
now.
It trickled down to the high school now, too. They got
Yeah, and it should be because when you got a pitcher that want to keep trying to pick you off and like it just make the game longer. It's stupid.
Exactly.
Like a lot of our games in our house league and tournaments are 2-hour time limits.
That's
you
cool.
remember when we was growing up, it's 90 degrees. We just out there until we get that third out.
I remember being
Sweating
out
like a
there
motherfucker.
freezing. Oh, let's talk about the cold.
Oh, that
ones.
Wallbridge tournament?
Yeah, when Ryan was stuck. And they had to go carry him off the field. Like,
Literally pick Brody up, bro.
They carried
had
him
to
up the
pick him
field
up,
like
bro.
this,
It
bro.
was so cold.
He was
we was
stuck
out in
out there in
Wallbridge.
position, like-
We was out in Wallbridge
It was like, Ryan,
at like
move.
7 o'clock at night, bro. Freezing.
And he couldn't move.
Yes.
He just
my
stayed
God.
there,
Ryan
bro.
was like this big, though.
Yeah, he was,
This
though.
was Ryan right here.
It was
This was
freezing,
right.
bro. When I say it was cold, we was out there a long ass time too.
Yeah.
And we won. Don't get it twisted.
I really
we
thought
won though. We wasn't out there.
I
just
thought the
playing
rules
around.
really like said it. I will say that outside the
It
parents,
definitely
outside
changed it.
the rules really set it back. But now I think the kids need to know. And that's another thing that's weird. It's a shot. It's a pitch clock,
That's sweet.
but not a
you need.
shot clock.
In
high school basketball.
Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
It ain't?
No,
No,
not
bro.
in Ohio. In certain
Not in
states
Ohio.
it is, but
Certain
not in
states
Ohio.
It is, but not in Ohio.
I ain't-
But you
I
know
never
how
knew that.
Ohio is just
We so
and
behind
them, and
shit.
we behind in the
Like
future.
literally, like
I never knew
they could be down. You know how you march back? Say you down like 50, you march back it down like 4 points.
And they just start milking the clock.
Holding,
Take
holding
this,
the ball.
I tell my kid,
Never knew that.
use that
Worst.
file.
It's the worst. Yeah.
Use that file.
But to piggyback off of that, when it comes to the transition of the new rules and all that, also one thing that I feel like we are behind when it comes to baseball is kids want to celebrate. You know, like
let
they
y'all
want to do.
celebrate?
Bro, it's like an unwritten rule in baseball. It's so many unwritten rules in baseball and this and that. Like a bat flip, some umpires will toss you.
I remember the back for
And it's like,
that was some wild
but at
shit.
the end of the day, if I hit a game-winning home run, I'm gonna throw this bat in the stands.
Feel me?
I ain't hit home runs. I just hit doubles. I ain't had that kind of power.
But you can't tell me to
I was
flip.
a single
I remember one time
guy,
we
too.
was scrimmaging when I was a kid, and
to a
I
trip.
played for this school. This is how old I am. It was St. Vincent de Paul, St. Elizabeth
Forest.
on the north on Clay. And I kept flipping the bat, and they kept calling me out like,
yeah, Bro, it's like
I'm like,
unwritten
dude,
rule.
I'm
it's like
just talking. What you want to
America's
just drop it?
pastime. Yeah, you actually
If
supposed
I
to just drop
if
it.
I just drop, but I'm not a fast. Well, I'm fast, but not baseball. I feel like if I don't flip, I gotta. I'm flipping them because I'm taking off while I'm flipping this motherfucker. But you want me to
Oh,
drop
bro,
it?
when your swing, you should be finishing here. Boom, drop it. So that was your fault.
I seen
Coach
people
ain't showing me.
I seen people sling.
That's how I came in
Yeah.
swinging.
So what I teach now, instead, because if you hit the catcher with the bat, you can get tossed.
I understand that. Don't be hitting
But
me
I
with
mean,
shit.
it's just of how you release the bat.
Right,
you
right.
throwing the bat could hit a batter, could hit the umpire.
Right.
Take that shit down to first base with you. There's
Run
no
with it.
rule to say that you can't carry it down to first base with you.
You absolutely can.
Showed me something new.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd rather you carry that bat all the way down to first base than you throw that bat, throw it at me. Right? If we on first base line, throw it to me when you running.
If you do anything but set it down, it's an out. But realistically, you don't have time. I mean, you got to get out that bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
and get
hard
down that
part.
line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's tough.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, but it's just something you got to teach. Because kids, like legit, you got to tell them a million times. And then that millionth and one time, they going to do it. You going to be repetitive.
That's what baseball is, though. A lot of repetition.
For sure. I mean, but that's what any
I mean,
sport
every
too, though.
sport, but
Well,
I feel like I
baseball's
maybe
really
rep
fun.
baseball
I wish I could go
way
back. I would
more.
have played it. I would have played it more. I quit.
I mean, you would have had to come to death row.
I know I was over there. I was at 2400.
Scott Park days.
Yes.
9 a.m. games.
Oh, man. Getting talked about. They're throwing curveballs. They're too young to be throwing curveballs. They used to be mad at us. They used to be out there torturing them boys.
Nigga, I know a nigga over here sell dope too. Nigga, what's up?
Kenny out there sitting in the grass. Well, my dad was
Yeah,
hot.
I used to be tripping.
My dad
I
was
used
hot
to be
for that.
tripping. I
He
get
was like
bored,
13, bro.
I used to get
He's sitting
bored.
out there with his hat on, his glove on his hat.
Yeah.
He's sitting down,
Hold it.
playing around. My dad, Kenny.
They hit it my way. I caught it, though, gang.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What you mean? I was sure
Hey,
out
though,
there.
you remember that when I first started that softball team back?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And that half of us played for my dad.
Yeah.
My dad had a flashback, bro. He was just supposed to
Oh,
be
yeah,
there.
he cussed us out.
Bro, we grown. He had a
We out
flashback.
there having fun. He checked, man. He
Kenny
checked.
high,
Yeah.
damn near smoking in
I
left
was
field.
like striking out and shit. I was.
Oh,
playing
he took. And when he tell you to go out in the outfield,
Yeah.
you already know you about to get yelled at. We grown, bro.
Facts.
But you go back to that 12, 13-year-old dude when my dad said, hey, out there. And he just took the guys
Facts.
because it was co-ed. He just took the guys because all the guys played for him. You know, and we still respected him as our coach. And
Walk down that line, boy.
you know, shit changed after that. But
Away from them parents and everybody, he get the
yeah.
numb
He
nuts.
used to be-
That was his
yeah.
word. Numb nuts. Yeah.
So when do the season
Good
usually
call,
kicks off?
When y'all start up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we start. Our first game is 25th of March of this month.
Yeah.
So we need to be hitting the
you gotta think about
airways
it.
in the
School
school
is
and
out
trying to
in
recruit
May.
and stuff like that.
They really only gonna be playing April, May.
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
Bro, my daughter graduated too, so we in the same boat.
my nigga, you knew I was feeling
Yeah, me and my daughter graduated. I was just at her
Crybaby
dance
ass
thing
niggas.
last night. Man, shut up. You've been through this shit 35 times, Negro.
Hey, it's all right.
But,
One more.
yeah, I
I
was
got a
at my
couple
daughter
more
thing
times.
last night. Like, damn, bro, this my last year at a competition. I'm happy and mad all in the same one. You know what I'm saying?
Under.
I look, a nigga came in the house the other night. Just grabbed some, like, where you going? He's like, I'm about to go out of my house. I'm like, damn, this nigga got his own car and his license. Shit.
Hey, I need something. Go to the store for me real quick.
I ain't do that yet. I'm
See,
saying,
and I
I'm
got a daughter, so
save
I don't want her to go nowhere but school,
Yeah,
home,
home, baby.
work,
You don't
home,
even- you
dance,
don't
home.
everything.
All right, so, yeah, you ain't going to no store for me.
So it'll be the but I'm so happy we got this, and I want to give you brothers y'all flowers, man, because this is not the most popular sport.
No.
Well, if we go by American rules and
I mean, it's America's
if
pastime. whatever.
but I'm saying because kids kind of didn't notice, you get a lot more money playing baseball.
Guaranteed money.
Facts.
And you will get
Once
paid
you
while you
sign,
in high school.
facts.
Bobby Bonilla.
Facts.
That boy been retired for 20,
And
30
still
years.
catching what 2-3
Bobby
million a
Bonilla.
year.
Yeah.
Still.
Ken Griffey.
Ken
Still.
Griffey and
Ken
his
Griffey
daddy.
is in the top 5 people that get paid on the Reds.
That's
He been retired
crazy.
for 15,
That's
20 years,
crazy.
bro. But
That's
he's still in the
crazy.
top
He's still
5 of
getting
people that
checks
get
from
paid a
him.
year.
And it's one of the best sports
That's how that won.
because it's gonna come back around. So my message to kids is, it's about to come back around. So you better get ahead of the curve. Get out here to Rogers, start wherever, and get ahead of the curve, man. The little I want to call him little. The young man from Central, he on there. He out there doing it. He getting his bread. So kids, and it keep you out the streets. It show you a different type of discipline. Another skill level, it really can help you if you a quarterback for sure. It shouldn't be no quarterback in the city. I'm calling it right now.
Wide receivers too, though.
Wide receivers
Right.
and
You gotta chase and fly ball.
and running backs.
Yeah, hand
It shouldn't be no person that's a special wide receiver, like you said, a special position in football. Skill position. You should be playing baseball, especially if you're a quarterback. Because it ain't no sharp quarterbacks that like make you be like, wow.
But see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't even realize, like Kyler Murray and all them. He got drafted number 1 overall in 2 sports. That shit never been done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many baseball players that chose football and it worked out, and then there's baseball players that chose football and it didn't work out.
Remember that nigga Drew Henson? He only got drafted because he had an arm. He had no accuracy, nothing. But the nigga can throw.
Played for the Yankees,
Fast.
though.
Yep.
So, I mean, and that's – but, like, exactly what you're saying. Like, when I get new kids, I ask them, do you play another sport? And they be like, oh, yeah, I play football. One of the easiest things to incorporate is pivoting your foot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you a receiver in football, you know how to track a football in the air, so you should be able to track a baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I can go left to right way better than I can go front to back. Like I was a better infielder than the outfielder. And that's just who I was. I could play the outfield, but that wasn't my strong point. But if you an athlete, I can make any athlete a baseball player.
That's what we need to bring back. Instead of basketball coaches, I'm talking to y'all. Quit hoarding all these kids, man.
Everything ain't AAU.
I promise you,
Y'all
bro.
I'm about to say no.
Let's send these boys to
that's all
baseball,
I'm
man.
saying.
That's real
Let's
shit.
Everything ain't AAU.
And AAU ain't at basketball ain't for all these dudes, bro. It's 15 slots on a team, bro. And you got thousands of kids trying to compete for these 15 slots when you could all be competing for baseball and other stuff too. Like, especially baseball, it's easy for us, bro. They want us just to run. You ain't even got to be able to hit.
And
If you can run,
and
they
we not
will
saying
pay
not,
you,
and we
bro.
saying not. Don't play AAU basketball, right? But do something to get your skill better, because if you do want to go back to
Man,
AAU
no,
basketball,
I'm saying it. Don't play, bum.
See, I knew you was about to say
Can't
that.
guard
Don't
me.
go there.
Don't play.
Bro, you got a bad knee, I'm sure. But no, real talk though. My only problem with the AAU is during the 2 months of baseball that I need you 100%.
Facts.
Like football is starting up earlier and earlier every year.
Facts.
Like, bruh, like, we just doing conditioning.
But see, I did
But
all
that'll
though.
pull, but I don't know. I got parents that'll try to pull their kid because football conditioning is starting
Yeah,
up.
nah, fuck
but
that.
you won't pull your kid out of basketball for baseball,
baseball
conditioning.
conditioning.
And I'm only 1 day a week during
And that's
this.
where
We
the
doing
parents got to get it
conditioning
right,
now.
though. That's where the parents got to get it right, because if they just conditioning for football,
Ain't
you
no
don't
coach.
gotta be
Ain't
there.
no coach about to look down on
I
you
promise
because
you
you
playing
doing
baseball.
something.
But that's why we educating them on this
Right.
episode right here.
Because I was
About
one
it.
of them kids
'Cause
for
it's
sure.
backwards.
I played all the sports,
For
honestly.
sure, you can be a 3-sport athlete.
Facts.
You can
'Cause I
play
hooped
sports all year
during
round.
AAU. I would still make it to baseball conditioning and all that stuff, and still play baseball.
Bianca's
and then
son
cut it
played
down.
football, basketball, the band, bowling, and I think he do track.
Yeah, 'cause it's
so I don't
possible.
want to hear no parents make no excuse. That lady,
Possible.
If
she
they
can do
want to
it.
get out there, let them try it.
For sure.
But you know,
and
it's
force
not
them. I
only
feel
parents
like
though.
shit.
It's
Get 'em out
coaches
the
as
house.
well.
Yes.
You got
Yeah.
coaches, you know what I mean, who are
Bro, you
telling
got it
kids,
even worse.
Facts.
yeah,
You
especially
got it
in high
worse.
school. I've seen you got coaches who are telling kids, no, you're not gonna play baseball. I need you to focus on this
Yeah,
sport
you
or that
told me
sport.
that. You told
Or
them they make you run track.
if you got 2 sports in the same season, you got coaches who are belittling this program to get kids to come to their program. And I feel like there's enough to go around. Like I think we only have 3 games on our season this year where baseball and track run the same day. So there's no reason
That they can't
why
do it.
track guys can't play baseball.
For sure.
Oh, I thought you couldn't do it.
No, you
you
can.
can.
You can.
Well, they didn't let
can't.
no.
can't.
They
You-
didn't let
you
her.
can now.
You can.
I'm about to
You
say,
can now.
growing
Yeah.
up, you got to make a
You can
choice.
now.
It ain't even that many kids
Yeah.
now.
Well,
that
yeah, I
even
guess now.
play like
I only
that.
made a choice because it was just one of the shit. Because I would have did both, honestly. And it just depends on, do you really gotta, man? We gotta be realistic. Like, what's your real future? Like, the coaches gotta tell them the truth, man. That's
But
half
see, and
of
at the
it.
end of the day, everybody's future ain't even in sports.
Facts.
I just want to keep your little ass out the street.
But I guarantee
And I'm on
your
that
less
to a certain
athletic
level.
kid is probably better at playing baseball than he is out here trying to work on football
And
to
getting
do the
cracked.
same thing. Yeah,
getting
like
cracked, 'cause
because everybody
football
not
dangerous.
getting better. Exactly.
Like you could play baseball, but you let little Dante go over there and come around that corner, and Jacqueline Dickerson come around that.
The prettiest killer I ever
Bruh,
seen in my
this
life.
dude, man.
Pretty.
But no, that's just some real stuff though, because it's tough when we trying to do something, but then you got other coaches belittling what we doing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't taking nothing away
And
from.
we can't. That's
Most
tearing
of them
down the
coaches-
village. They can't do that.
And most of them coaches is coaches because I'm seeing it. They didn't even play no sports, bro.
They ain't no
Honestly,
Madden.
Exactly, and that ain't no goddamn sport.
And a lot of them are being
And they
saved
can't
by
beat
the
me.
athletes, too.
And they,
Yeah.
that's a,
And they always want to come in with something already made.
Yep.
For real. Listen, I hear that all the time when a kid go to high school. Oh, I did this and that. And it was like, no, he was just the best athlete around. You didn't teach him no skill. He knows absolutely nothing about football because they still
never put on
coming
a pass.
to high school and don't know basic terminology of football. They don't know the A, B, and C gaps. They
Still-
don't know none of that stuff. It's
Still standing up as a lineman, ass in the air,
crazy,
pause.
bro. Yeah.
Like, it would just be weird. I'm like, nigga.
It's just people be using kids for grown people to get wins.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they can say, oh, I coached
make it
this
look
championship team, and really you just had a bunch of good players. They undisciplined, you know what I'm saying? And then their future really ends after that because once they get to high school and the structure and then it's bigger dudes who lifting weights, better skill, and then the college is not sending letters, and they like, oh, I'm going to the streets. And you got little Paco over here shooting at little Patrick because they mad because he kissed his girl, and like it just get weird.
And they starting to rap now, like, like,
man.
y'all
Oh, they
niggas-
starting to rap
Like,
again.
if you ain't, man, stop rapping, man. That's just terrible.
I mean, no, everybody wanted to be a rapper when we was growing up, and then they just stopped.
because
No,
they got smart.
it's water. Yeah, some niggas is awful.
But they got these phones now, bro, and you can just upload your stuff.
And
You
that,
can
see, that's
Fruity Loop
the
a beat.
biggest problem now with these phones is everybody don't nobody want to work.
Mhm.
Everybody want to just go viral
And give it to
and you know get paid to post and be a
Right.
content
Influencer,
creator.
yeah.
We was getting up going to the I bought my son. We put a basketball rim inside the house, go outside and shoot.
Yeah.
If I don't hear doom, 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 you ain't working.
And
That's
that's
right
what it
outside
is.
your house.
That's just what it should be. Like
And I didn't force. I didn't force him. I'm not saying that might be
expose
all
it
the
to
way.
him.
No, that nigga.
that's
had
what
to
I'm
play.
saying. You put
But
it out
when he
there.
got to his senior year, it was like, shit, you gotta let it from here to here, or what you wanna, with certain things. It was just like, that's what I want to do. That then forcing.
Sidebar, because we gonna talk. Because your son had made the decision on where he gonna do his 4 years of education.
I think I go a year.
Oh, okay. Well, my daughter going to all these damn college visits and all that, bro. And it's like I know where I want her to go, but I want to be the dad to be like, no, just make your own decision. Like,
You still gotta steer.
do you try to nudge him to a certain?
you try and show
You
them
nudge
what's
it,
better.
you guide him a little bit,
They
because
still
your
gotta
kid
make their
more than
own
they know it,
decision.
but then you nudge them and you narrow it down to what they're more comfortable with.
Because-
then you look at your pockets too. You gotta look at your pockets.
Well, and that's the thing with her.
the thing.
What she going for? She want to work with animals, and then she want to dance. I said you can not major in dance. You can
Right.
minor in dance, and
Fact.
do your thing. I respect that. That's your heart. So every school that she's like in her top 5, they have a dance program. She was accepted. They didn't gave her money, all that. So we can't narrow shit down because everybody is giving her the option to
That's
do
just
everything
good.
she want to
It's
do.
just good.
Now,
Now
so
it's
we
about
still
how
got like
close
2
to
more.
home you
What's the
want.
cheapest?
If I could pick BG up and move it 2 hours away, we wouldn't even be doing this.
Oh, okay.
She didn't know BG was around the corner, and she was
when
like,
she
"Yeah, I'm
found
not
out,
doing
she was
this.
like, "Oh, she trying to get away."
yeah, I mean 2 hours."
Oh, she trying to get away?
Kent State and Akron. The furthest one is OU,
Okay.
but I like OU, but that drive is ass.
Yeah,
that drive to
that
Akron and
drive
Kent State,
is-
I can do that in my
yeah.
sleep, and be cool. But I just didn't know, like, how do you?
pretty good school though, man.
Hey.
Kent State, they all up.
I was about to say them.
Shit,
good
they
Mac
right
joints.
around the corner
For
from
what
each
you
other.
do, man,
Exactly.
you go, man.
Same
What I did before I got to, sometimes you got to put that forceful father arm down. What I did was, I got on when we were signing up for the school, whatever. I listened to him. I don't think he knew I was listening. I just listened to him and the dude on the phone, and to hear his passion about it and hear him articulate certain shit. Like, I'm like, damn, this nigga feel like passionate about about this shit like you like
It
this.
came out of me.
Like, damn, like, I thought you was a nigga ain't like clean your room and shit. So
That's who he is to you, though.
yeah. But when I seen it, and then when we went to the school, and I said I was interested, and they showed me and then the money thing, I was like, shit. We all in. We in Indianapolis this next year. Shit, we good.
Yeah, straight up.
But it was like I didn't force it on it because I started to. Like, oh, you going to school to play ball? But I got to think like
That might not be what he want to do.
what he want to do, man.
Facts.
Or you only got to go for that year. So who say you can't just come back and want to? That's on your pockets at this point, though.
Bro,
but
for sure, you an adult now.
what's dope about it is he gets if God willing, we pray. You do what he's supposed to do for the first couple months of school. They give you a job in your field. So
Yeah, he can pay for his own school.
damn near, you know what I'm saying? All we really paying for is helping with the housing, you know what I'm saying? And he only got to go like a year. And he gets a job in this field, or if he want to get another trade or what he want to do, because he cut hair too. So, and not to put his business out fat, but I'm just letting people know.
Oh, pimping.
But,
Bro,
that's how you
Host
probably
God
do.
Jr.
Man, listen. Somebody sent me a video of him on the microphone. I said, I want to see this shit. I'm retiring after this year. I got one more in the stable, and I'm.
Nah, bro. I stopped when I had a player I coached. That motherfucker came in the bar. He told us, "What's up, coach?" Bro, what the?
Oh, I'm past that. I'm past that.
No.
They there.
No,
They in there.
I stopped hosting
I'm
parties, bro.
past.
I stopped hosting
I'm
parties.
past that, man. I'm past it because I heard.
Nope. Nah, bro.
It was a couple years ago.
I'm a happy hour.
But I'd rather listen.
Wait till you're dad.
Just the only thing. I don't think my son. I tried to take them niggas out one night. Him and Daryl fell asleep.
Oh, it's covered. Mind a party.
I'd rather be in that atmosphere. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes when it's like big boy parties, I'd rather be there watching over them because
For sure.
Because you know how it is.
Yeah.
A party might get out of hand.
Bro.
Hey, look, man, y'all need to get the fuck up out of here.
I'm
and
gonna
tear
leave
this
that
bitch
alone.
up.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
What?
Me and Gary ain't even know each other, bro. This motherfucker wanted to fight me, bro.
I'm a gang member, bro. I didn't know
Like,
how to
over
handle
a
this
party, bro, because we named our party the same thing.
Green versus blue.
Hey, that
What?
motherfucker,
Hold on.
inboxed me like, hey, you need to change. I said, bro, my bad, shit.
To my defense,
I'm like, I don't even know,
they told me
Brody.
to do that. It was more they put a battery in my back.
Bro, but I'm like, my bad. Like,
That's hilarious.
it was
bro.
a party, bro. Like,
I was a culture shock for me to come into this world to where it was like,
bro, that T Green Productions era was a wild one.
look, you was in it before me, so I didn't understand.
Yeah, but I was in you was the hood host guy, bro. I was doing college and white people shit.
I didn't know nothing. See, I didn't know nothing about crowds.
Nobody knew me, bro. I
didn't know nothing about
It was that
crowds.
Jesse West, bro.
I didn't know nothing about
Man,
crowds.
bro, I thought
For
I was
example,
about to,
Damo
I don't
that-
even know him.
Like Damo that do pictures and shit, right? My brother, that's my nigga. Like this is my dude. Like my brother. I look
you
at
try to beat him up too, probably.
No.
Oh.
They had us. I'm coming from a gang background. I was a banger at one point in time in my life. So when you say certain shit to a nigga, I don't know. I don't hang with niggas. So a nigga said, death to the competition. Oh, you talking the wrong language, niggas. Oh, where you at?
See, that's that.
I went to the
2400
mall.
energy right there, bro.
But guess what?
Oh, you went to the boy job?
Oh, he wasn't there. I never told the
I'm
story
glad he ain't
publicly.
know where I work. He
No,
just inboxed
because
me
guess
on
what?
Facebook, and
Let
I
me
said,
tell you
"My
some
bad,
real
G,
shit.
I'll
There was
change
some
it."
real G niggas that called
And
me
I'm gonna
about.
tell you what the party was
It
afterwards.
was some real G niggas that called me about this nigga.
cornball shit, bro.
They called me
was
like,
both
man, what you
corny for it.
want, man? Called me like, man, what's up, man? What you want? I'm like, man, nigga, da da da. Fuck that nigga, da da da. I didn't even know him.
Yeah.
But that's where I came. That's what
Yeah.
gang banging is.
So the
It's a mind of
energy was on
ignorance.
it, my boys is
I
on
was,
it,
I, was
it's
in,
up.
I was in the ignorant mind state, which I was totally regretting. I apologize to a lot of people about that because I was ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
I was very,
You were.
very ignorant. So
I didn't even know it.
Damo, guess who got me to calm down and start looking at shit different? Outside of Teddy, that nigga Tyson. I'm in the bar. I'm like, oh, these niggas, this one they had the swag. But I was so competitive. I just wanted because I come from gang bang. I come from sports. So I'm like, nigga get shit over us, nigga. I'm turning. I'm off
Gang
ecstasy.
banging over parties.
I'm off drugs too, though. I was just do drugs real heavy. Ecstasy was my favorite drug.
Gotta take you there.
So Tyson pulled me to the side, and we in the blueprint. He said, man, calm down, man. Like, man, just come over here and talk to me. I'm talking about this nigga was so smooth, and I'm turning. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this smooth, this nigga talk? pulled me to the side and he had me in his talk, bro. And ever since then, I chilled. Because he made me look in the mirror, and I was like, damn, man, I was tripping. He's like, nobody wants to do business with you. Because I had a point in time where niggas didn't want to do business with. Emir didn't want to fuck with me because they thought I brung bullshit to the table, but
I did too.
end up, they was cool.
He asked me, like, do you? I said, no, bro wanted to fight me. I'm not doing nothing with him.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking, Emir wasn't fucking with me. It was the time them niggas wanted to let me in the Big Josh. Man, it was a lot of times with the what? They would not let me in the club, bro, at one point in time.
Bro,
That's
look,
hilarious,
this how
bro.
whack this shit was, bro. It was when Trey Songz Dive In came out.
Oh, y'all had to dive in,
And I had to Dive In Thursdays. And he had the same shit on a different night. And bro hit my inbox. I don't even know this man. I see a big dark-skinned nigga. I'm not fighting, bro. No, you got it. I'll change my shit back to Hollywood Thursdays. Boom, done and over with. I mean, now me and Brody cool as hell, but
And what's the name of my ex? She said something to me about it. She was like, you look like really stupid right now.
bro,
Yo, she was scoring
like,
this nigga. She like, you're tripping. You're
bro, it was bad. Like, and I'm like, I ain't never had no promoter beef.
Yeah.
I got out before the
And
promoter
being-
beef
and
was
being-
going on.
did come.
Yeah, the promoter, after a while, I
was
stopped,
hilarious.
but it was like, damn, and now that I'm older, I be looking at it, because it
Shit
really
was
ain't no,
unnecessary.
yeah, it was unnecessary.
Because there was so much money for everybody to get.
So, nigga, back in that era, you get $900, $800. That's what we was getting at the Babby, probably like, on first Friday, it was close to a stack. But like, let's just say on the weekends, we do Jesse James, what you get, $400-500, like every week on top of, because we work too.
For sure.
So you put that,
You get paid to kick it.
getting kicked it, and it wasn't all
Bro,
the
we
liquor
came
was
a
fake.
long way.
Yeah, bro, like the game. And there's
Because who would have
new
thought
pro-
me and you be sitting at this table after you tried to fight me?
I had no idea. Shit,
Cause I'm about to dive
Over a
in.
fucking dive
he
in
ain't gonna
party,
never
bro.
let it go. I forgot all about
I
that.
never forget that, bro.
I
Because
forgot
every
about
time you message me on Facebook, I go to that inbox,
It's
scroll
still-
up,
That's
and it's
hilarious.
like,
That's
that's the
still
first
there,
interaction
bro.
I had with him, bro. Over a fucking party.
I remember Eric Kennard got at me too. Eric Kennard, we in your school. I told the story. He probably remember. That nigga advised me like, man, I'll get you touched. I said, let's get out. Going to the mall. Where these niggas at? That's all I knew where you go back in the day. It was like, me nigga at the mall. He's like, man, that nigga out of town in college. I said, oh.
He was
Gone.
about to pull up to his college at the Olympics. Like,
No,
bro, what's up, man?
Rest his soul. Another person outside of Beam and Teddy too. Rest his soul. Mike Bailey, brother KB, man. That was the first nigga to ever book me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what a booking was. He's like, how much you charge? I'm like, shit,
I don't know. What you want to give me?
what's up? Give me, nigga. I work. So I'm just doing this for the hoes. That's at that point. Man, and it took off, man. I met some of the MGKs, Yo Gottis, and
See, and that's the thing. That's
I
the shit
built
was doing with
relationships,
Skylar
too.
And them. Like, we was
See,
bringing in
y'all
Wiz
niggas
and Big
was
Sean and all that. We was doing it.
y'all brought Big Sean. Listen, I remember, I think this was,
Nobody
knew who Big Sean
was.
he opened for Rocky.
That's
Real
crazy.
shit. He was walking around just
That's
normal as
crazy.
fuck, bro. Like,
And he a midget, too. So,
Yeah.
short motherfucker, bro.
but yeah, that's how
Your
he-
kids know you used to throw parties?
Yeah, she know.
I said your kids. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah,
baseball
they know.
kids.
They know because they mamas used to be there. That's how a lot of my parents know me.
You right.
You gonna throw a cabaret party this year?
One kid came up to
I
me.
want to bad, bro, because you remember my dad
We don't
used
got
to
them no
do that
more.
for the
We need to.
fundraiser. They used to do a
That's
socks
how-
cabaret
That's how
every
we
year.
get. That's how we gonna get the
Let's-
parents back.
Let's put it in
We're gonna have
a party.
Yeah.
They'll make it the happy hour. They ain't gonna make it no
Having a-
game.
I
No,
promise.
just want to
if
drink.
we do it, I want to do it right though.
We will then. Let's set it up. Y'all hear it
Can
first.
Rogers be a part of something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it.
Let's do it. Set it up.
We can do
Put it
it.
together.
We'll figure
I
out.
can't
the
Yeah, I'm
believe we
about
got
to
the
say, we talk about
TPS
it.
thing in the background. That's dope.
Yes, proud man.
I can't, but I ain't nothing but a nigga
I'm
from the
a alumni,
neighborhood.
you feel me? 2,400. You gotta say it again for this.
Yeah, we got. Yeah,
the
man.
Greene over
No, I
here.
started that beefing with Rasan one day over football. Y'all beat us, but I was the only one talking shit. Like, wasn't nobody else talking
You
for
always
Stone?
the only one talking.
Because I don't be having shit else to do at work. If I ain't got shit else to do, I'm gonna talk shit.
Talk that shit, man.
Especially back in the day when I had a party going. Yeah, my flyer gonna be on everybody post because I'm talking shit.
We learned a lot. I ain't gonna tell you, we learned
Bro,
a lot
Al
from
Miller
you, bro.
taught me a lot. Everything that I know, I learned from Al.
Oh,
I ain't
no,
gonna lie.
they was some
That's the
goats
guru.
with it. They was,
Yeah,
they was
Al,
goats with it.
Al and Lonnie taught me a lot.
There's a guru. Them man.
They was doing their thing.
Ant, Miller, like, yeah, they taught me a lot.
They taught me how to get the women.
Oh, and Big Bro Bean, one of my sponsors
Bean.
also.
Bean taught me how to be that.
Hotel.
Bean taught me how to
Bean
be an
taught me how to
asshole.
be born
He
for
taught
that
me how to
shit.
be humble though.
No, he told me how to be an asshole.
Bean was
He told me how
born
to be a
to
player
be
and an
humble.
asshole.
Because I was an asshole.
Before
Teddy
he was
taught me-
doing it,
Teddy and
that
Caution
nigga
taught
had
me
me
the
at all the
business.
parties. Bean
don't
like,
know.
we going, here's a party. I'm like, where? Chasers? What's Chasers?
Oh,
Bean
yeah.
had me
And
everywhere,
he can get you
bro.
in there.
Yeah.
I promise you. Well, sometimes me. A lot of times I would have
You
to
had
stand
your
out.
shirt was probably too big to get
Man,
chasers.
bro, no matter what it was, you got a chain on. You can't come in there. When they
You got
told me that, I
Jordans.
said, what?
Oh
A
yeah.
chain?
Them
Bro,
Omni
that
days.
tripped me
Another
out.
another thing we got to do while we on camera, because I know he probably watched. The man somehow watch everything. Emir and Cleo, I want to get on their flowers
Oh, for sure.
because the new.
Young Sweetness.
I remember I was in a situation where I was in jail for child support. I don't know. I only went to like 3. I was a deadbeat. My baby mama is stat about me too when I did it. She I did not know how I was getting out of this jam, bro. And somehow I went to 3 different jails in like 4 nights or some weird shit. Bro, I get to Wood County. I ain't gonna lie, I done went to so many jails. I'm like, man, I'm ready to lay down. I'm ready to just give me lock me
Wood
up.
County
Fucking.
clean.
They got a flat screen TV.
Yeah, it's clean.
They leave me in your regular clothes, and you can probably wear your Yeezy slides and that bit. I'm watching Johnny Manziel on TV. It was when he played in the Cotton Bowl. They're like,
Nice jail.
yeah, it's time for you to go. I leave out. I'm walking, bro, and I just see a mirror white truck pull up. I said, nigga, how did you know I was way down here? And ever since then, I was always felt like I was indebted to that man.
Yeah, for
The rest of Sam.
Yeah,
How the hell was you going to walk all the way back
he was
to
gonna figure it out.
Toledo?
There wasn't no Ubers
That
back
was
then.
No, it wasn't no Uber. I was
gotta
gonna
go
walk to
to
that gas station, get that
Perrysburg.
mile. That's what I was gonna do. But man, tell me, man, tell us more about the programs and more information how they can sign up, come out to the programs.
With me, Sox Youth Baseball, I think pretty much everybody know when it comes to baseball for youth, it's death row around here. So if you really interested and you want your son to play a competitive or girl, I just want to put that out there because Bree Robinson was a fucking first
Goat.
baseman
One of the GOAT.
and a cleanup hitter as a female.
Sure, one of
They
the
tried
GOATs.
to let her play baseball at Central, and Central coach was not having. They did, bro.
Oh,
They
'cause
tried
she was
to
like
do
that,
it. Yeah,
though.
she
like
ended
that.
up playing softball, but yeah, Bree Robinson was the
Oh,
GOAT.
that was too easy. Too.
But
softball for Bree was.
if you interested in bringing your kid out, I only can carry so many kids, but I'm doing so much, and the reason I wanted to do this is because I'm doing so much to help other people with their program. I built my program back. I begged my dad to start it back up, and he was like, "I'll do it, but you got to be the face of it." And I'm 60 years old. I don't. All my people is your age, so I begged him to start it back up. We started it back up, and now where we at now, we got our 3 teams, and we adding girls softball this season. It is hard for me to keep people, and I don't carry 15 bodies because I can't play 15 people and stay competitive. So I am helping other people. I send people to the PAL League. Excuse me. I sent people to the PAL League with Coach Archie Woodley. I help him out. I send people to, like, my younger kids to, like, the Believe Center and Coach Pitch and all that, just so they playing. I don't care if you ain't playing for me. I just want you playing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, long as I see people that's playing, especially the ones that look like us, I'm happy. Because I know eventually they're going to trickle down to him. They're going to trickle down to Scott, Rogers, Bowser, all these weight. They're going to trickle down over there. But it's so much attention that just get left off on the side because the city don't take care of the fields, nothing no more. Like, I'm talking fields that we used to have games on is all grass infields.
That's crazy.
So the fact that one of my sponsors, my boy Greg, with Blaze, literally come take care of my fields for me. Because the city gonna come cut the grass maybe one time.
Once a year.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't care if you ain't playing for me. I just want you playing the game. I love this game a lot. Like, at the end of the day, the Sox is my dad's legacy. That's what he started. That's what he branded. I mean, that's how I got Big Bro over here. You know, like, I met all of them through this program. And, you know, we ended up working together, all that. And it's just funny. We ended up working who was our sponsors when we was kids.
That's crazy.
But I growing up, it was cool because the Sox, people went there. So once you got in high school, now I get to see my boy Ed Draper that played for Rogers. Me and him got a bet on the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it create that whole different level of competition. So because we're not affiliated with a school, our kids went wherever, and then you got to see somebody that you didn't grew up playing with. Now you can play against them. Or I get to pitch against Kenny, like type of stuff. So with what I'm trying to do, I just want people playing. Like the city came to me, asked me to help build a baseball league. You're not going to pull that off in a year. Y'all got to get the schools back involved. And you can start with the high schools, getting a feeder. I mean, I don't know how we get Sleepy Hollow back going, but I think that should be a thing. Sleepy Hollow at least should have a 10 and a 12U and put them out at the rec center. That's the only place to go right now to play house ball. Get them out to the rec center so somebody from the Sleepy Hollow area need to get it, and then that benefits you in the long run.
So that's what we need. We need some adults who want to. You don't even have to have full knowledge, right? Because we got help.
Because I'll help. And see, that's the thing. Anybody that I'm trying to get to do it, I'll help. I'll come. I'll pull up. I'll donate some gloves. I'll do whatever I got to do. I'll help you get started. I'll come coach everything. Everybody that come to my conditioning, not playing for me. It's open to anybody.
Okay.
I like at the end of the day,
your conditioning. See, man,
it's
football
open
coaches
to
don't even do
anybody.
that.
Yeah, football don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? But why? I don't. It's
get the hell
no
out of my
competition.
field.
Right. Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, remember when we was in the booth and the sound was cussing out the coach from St. Francis?
Yeah.
That shit was funny. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just want kids playing the game and getting exposed to the game, so he can make his job easier.
Fact.
Like I want to have a relationship with every coach in every high school, just because it makes my job easier.
Do they reach out to you?
I've reached out. I've talked to the AD at Wade. Me and him got a relationship. Roshan Jones was coaching at Scott. I don't know if he coaching baseball this year because he's doing so much.
Scott got a new coach.
Okay, so I don't have to connect at Scott.
He doing wrestling.
He doing a
loosening
lot.
up the boxing again.
Do you need to find?
I need to connect. Yeah, I need to connect. I want to connect. So because I do got kids that's gonna go to Scott. You know what I'm saying? Most of my kids do the Whitmer, St. Francis Central bullshit, but I want to push TPS back. Because I got kids that's, going and then they not making the team over at Whitmer because it's political. You didn't play for a Washington local school. I ain't even going to really look at you. And it's not cool.
That's some dirty shit. They do
but
that too.
It's reality, bro. So at the end of the day, I watched a kid that I know should have been a starting shortstop barely see the field and quit. So you done took his love for the game. That's what my high school coach did for me. He took my love for the game because he wouldn't even let me try out. To where when I seen him 2 years ago, he apologized. And I wanted to be like, boy, fuck you. But I felt it because I know it took a lot for him to admit that he took my joy.
Yeah, fact.
But, I mean, he was the God over there. He could do whatever he wanted to do. But the reason I was so on y'all to do this because I wanted it out before his first game and something for us to push.
For sure.
So
that's what we're going to do. We're going to push it. We're going to blast the social media. We're going to find us some adults. I'm going to talk to my football kids about getting out there playing and stuff too, man, because it's all type of parents who hit me up to do stuff all the time.
Then let's do it.
And I was sending them to NHS, but I guess,
Stop saying NHS, bro. It's just Sox youth baseball. It's just Sox baseball.
It's hard for me to just say that when I
Because you old, bro. Like, it's
I
not
came
that
from Coach
no more.
Packer with the Jerry curl sticking out
I
of
wonder if he
Sox
still
hat.
got it. That motherfucker dripping.
Beaming them boys.
Hit it harder, Coach. Coach Packer.
dude.
Shout out Coach Packer, man.
Packer was the dude.
So, Coach McNair, anything you want to say to the kids before, what you want to say about your program, man? We behind you 100%.
Yeah, it's growing, and I think what a lot of people fail to realize is it's hard to build a program in 2 years, 3 years. You have to have a foundation. For sure. And I feel like, we have that foundation now. So I have one senior on my team this year.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The rest I have 4 freshmen. I got 4 sophomores. The rest are juniors, and I have 1 senior. So that's a good base.
One team.
And that's one. But it's also, I got 40 kids that are interested in baseball, but I've only gotten 15 or 16 to come out. So where are those other kids at, that are interested but aren't coming out?
So we're going to have pizza parties at every Rogers practice. Show up if you want free pizza. Chick-fil-A on Wednesdays. Pizza on Mondays.
And how many people you usually got to practice?
So I usually try to hold 15 spots because, like you said, I mean, it gets hard. You know, if you want to stay competitive, rolling around, you know, I don't like keeping kids if I know, you not that good. You know, if you just going to sit the bench, I'd rather not. You know what I mean?
I'd rather a parent be upset with me in the beginning than for you to pay anything or donate your time and then you why my son ain't playing. For sure, I'd rather
Why
you be
Jamarcus
upset
ain't playing? He wore his stuff today.
Yeah, for sure.
That type of stuff. Like,
And that's what I struggled with, like, my first 2 years. It was just trying to make everybody happy.
Right.
But this is high school baseball.
Coming
in, and we already at a disadvantage. We playing against teams who have kids who've been playing together since they was 5 or 10.
Yep.
So we already at a disadvantage.
For sure.
So you can't play everybody. You know, the best athletes get on the field. And
the ones that put in the work.
If you're not pushing your kids, like you said, put in that work, they're just not going to get on
so if you got a 5-year-old, get them in T-ball. 5, 6-year-old, get them in T-ball.
All you got to do is take them to the YMCA.
I promise you, it's out there. Get them involved.
Your backyard.
Yeah.
Get them involved.
Yeah. Backyard.
Watch the game.
CYO still got their league?
Yeah, CYO still got their
They got the field out there, don't they? Yeah. Then they turn into a baseball field.
out there on Holland Savannah.
Yeah, they ain't playing no
That's
game.
right over there by Central. They share that field with Lords.
Mercy.
Mercy,
And they share that with Lords.
That's how old I was. I was the first group of kids that ever played on that field.
Dang, for real.
Football, when it was football, though. When they made it all football.
Oh, okay.
My last game, I got in a fight, and I beat one of the niggas up on Blessed
Bro,
Sacrament.
he always been a thug. Like, I just,
2400.
shorty want to be a thug. Like,
Man, we ain't win no games. Y'all
don't deserve you beating people up.
Man, we ain't win no games, and y'all want to cheat us like this, man. I got something. Bingo!
See, and that's like talking about when I went in games. Like that first year, bro, we probably scored 10 runs the whole season. We was getting mercied every game, but them kids kept coming back.
But
they
no,
coming
they
back.
were hitting us low, though. That's why.
And for real, once the kids play, they see it ain't boring. For real.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That competitive side take over. I mean, Marquand Braswell, never played baseball before. Probably one of the best athletes I've ever coached.
For sure.
Best athletes I've ever coached.
Sure. What's up, Bud?
I'm
Congratulations.
not calling that man
Congratulations,
Bud, man. I
Bud.
call him
Bud.
the Honey Badger, bro. That boy came with some weird color eyes and some sandy brown hair like Tyrann Matthew, and he said he played football. I said, "What's your name?" He said, "Marquand." I said, "You got a nickname?" Bud. I'm not calling you Bud. By the end of practice, I had I know. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Shout out HB22 though. I'm not calling that man Bud. But legit, like the kid was so fast. You know, he can run through first base. And he knew that. He's still second base standing up. He steals third. He runs through third. And he's so fast. He get there before the ball get there. And he's standing on the fence next to me. And I'm just like, oh, shit. And he get tagged out. But because he didn't know the rules. He's just a dog-ass
He think he could
athlete.
just run through. Yeah.
So, you know, now, but by the time he was 13, I wish he would have played in high school. I wish. But, you know
I
at the end
go
of the
over there,
for
though.
sure. Yeah, so,
They make you one sport.
yeah. But at the end of the day.
Yeah, they try to put a Rico out on us.
Rico on our podcast.
That's all right.
All right, well, let's wrap this up. I don't want to be involved in no Rico. I don't want to see Wood County or nothing.
Freako.
You know?
They got us in the Freako out there, man.
I wanna, Coach McNair, man. Coach Greene, I want to thank
Coach
y'all.
Greene, my dad, bro. I hate when people call me Coach Greene.
Nigga, last name Greene. What you want to call me?
Coach
It's
T.
Coach Greene Jr., bro.
Coach T, I ain't that.
Coach
No.
Greene Jr.
I ain't no junior. That was you, Lil Herm.
That's
Lil
why we
Big,
gonna
all
call
that.
you
Nah,
Coach
bro.
Greene Jr.
My dad is Coach Greene. I'm Coach T.
Lil Al. That's Lil Al, y'all. Lil Al.
I hate him. I hate you so much.
Man, I want to thank y'all, man, for really, this interview really opened my eyes because some of the, I knew what we had to do, but I didn't know it was that much.
But it's so easy, though.
Yeah,
and this is, I feel like this is the first step.
For sure, for sure. A lot of people just need the information again. It's like starting over for real. Like I said, when we was younger,
Low-key real.
You had the older dudes to tell you to
Niggas
go
was playing
play.
$800 to play AAU.
Man, 15.
Bro,
$1,500 for what?
15.
I ain't gonna hold
That's
you.
college.
Now
Sit
that
on
I
the
just
bench.
thought about it, a big problem with baseball, with getting your kid in baseball is an expensive sport to everybody. It's really not.
It's not at all.
But they think it is. They
Unless
think
you
you
trying
gotta
to buy
have
all
all
your
this
own stuff.
because I mean
Our
in
coaches
travel
come with
leagues-
his own bats and
Yeah,
gloves.
well, I got Like my dude Mark, he donate me 2 sets of catcher's equipment every year, brand new. $300-$400
that's
catcher's
the
equipment
best.
every year.
I never even played catcher, but when we got new stuff, I would
wanted
try
to put
it
it
on.
on.
I did put it on. Ain't no wanted
So,
to.
you know, it's definitely not a
trip.
cheap sport. But if you do your fundraising right, you can keep your costs down. The first year my dad started it, no kid had to pay nothing, but he was like, nah, they got to pay something. He charged $20 just so you had to pay something. I mean, now we at $150, $200 per kid, but you playing in 5 or 6 tournaments. You still playing 15 games out at the rec center. Like, you getting 30, 40 games in. And
That's
you
way
only
better
paying
than what you
$200.
Experience, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
I had
definitely
one year
different.
where I had to pay some stupid shit. But I was like,
Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, the travel, don't get me wrong, travel ball, it do get up there. Like, it's a tryout fee and everything. Non-refundable type shit.
yeah, but still.
Hey,
Travel.
I ended up in Delta, Ohio, about to get arrested. But look,
why do everything come back to you doing some
I
bad
did a
shit?
lot of shit, man. Cause man, before we gonna listen,
Yeah,
this
we
is my
talk about
last
that
story.
out there.
Life was
No, I'm gonna
life.
tell you.
Nah, bro.
Life was life.
Lillian, them thought they can put their hands on my back, tell me how to work a clock. Like I was cheating. I'm like, we just beat one of y'all teams 95 to like 10. I don't want to be at this tournament. This at the time I didn't know this certain person was stealing our money. So I'm like, why we ain't at the King James? We in Delta fucking Ohio and by Swanton. Playing these motherfuckers. Like, these our kids, they ain't getting no rec. I don't want to
pointless.
be here. So I'm like, fuck, I work the clock. We not about to lose. Man, they got on me so bad. I was fucking up the clock so bad. They start coming back, almost beating us. So when I get on my shit, like, all right, stop here. Stop here. Stop here. Man, call this. I'm on it. Now here she go. You stop the clock. Oh, hell no. You can put your hands on me. I can take you talking to me. I turned, I said, I ain't gonna say what I said because I want this to go on YouTube. But yeah, I got kicked out.
We done said some shit that can't go.
No, you ain't say what I said.
Oh, okay.
If he said that, he gonna catch a freako.
Racial discrimination. They're gonna have to block all the
P. Diddy.
TPS stuff out. They ain't gonna be able to put this out.
Let's. All right, well, thank
Catch a
y'all for coming
freako
out.
with Pre Diddy, man.
But man, I want to say, man, thank y'all, brothers. Tell them where they can follow y'all at and get the info.
Facebook, Tamon R. Greene, but, you know, I'm trying to push more of my, that's my personal page, but Sox Baseballs.
You got your
is-
Instagram too, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I was
been
getting
an old
there,
nigga,
bro.
bro.
Sox Baseball, you know, on Facebook, and then Instagram is Sox Baseball PW42.
And you got your TikTok, bro.
I ain't got one. I don't know how to use
Oh,
it.
gotta get it.
Well, you ain't got a TikTok. We're gonna talk about that off camera.
I got a
TikTok, the best thing
TikTok.
ever.
I don't
I know
post
what you.
it.
I'm about to say. I know what you got one for.
I just watch food reviews.
Yeah, I bet.
How they get it hold on you, coach?
Everything Rogers Rams Baseball, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube.
Y'all got a good plan. Y'all got a good athletic director that I think who runs that page. That athletic.
How?
Yeah, all the truth.
He don't miss
God.
a. He don't miss a. Man, shout out to you, bro. He don't miss. I'll be watching him.
All the truth. And how, only thing I want to talk to How about is getting that box on the football field, man. Y'all got to
Stepping
change
up
them
the
stands and
speakers.
stuff. That's horrible,
I mean,
man.
the stand, they don't got nothing to
What's
grab
going on?
They
bro?
got the
Like,
speakers are horrible.
Then you walking straight up the stairs, no handrails. What if I fall over?
Old
Who
people
I'ma
coming out
TBS
here.
on? Come on, man.
Yeah,
But we
man,
know
that's the
you
only
know
thing.
how you
Yeah,
do a
how's-
good job, though, bro. You do a real good
Get them
job.
speakers, man. Listen, man,
Sure.
we holler at lightning rod for you, man.
Yeah.
And if my boy come out here, I help him throw in on it.
Yup, on everything.
My boy come out here, you know, I help.
Yeah, you know, I might be out here to go red. Ain't that what they say? out here?
Go
But you
red.
now you a
Red.
flip flop, bro. How you was just?
I'm 2,400 for shot.
okay.
But if my dog is,
It's here,
Bro, see
you know
now
what we got.
y'all starting
Go
shit.
red.
Y'all starting shit. And I don't know if I
I
like
think
it.
it's already in the written though, for real.
Ain't shit in the written. If I'm just hearing about it,
I
it ain't on
mean-
Facebook news yet.
No, because you got to wait till the basketball season.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a surprise. Just know
I
that.
know more.
It's a surprise.
Well, no, I do want to thank y'all for finally sitting down. We only been trying to get this popping for like 2 years.
You know what I ran into with this before we ended?
You didn't want to give us
No,
us a shot.
I was, and I tell him this, I was doing rappers and not knocking on my little bros, but it was just like, my heart is sports. So transitioning from what I was just transitioning to this, then having a co-host too. Well, we both host, it's both our shows, but going into that different realm, it's kind of hard. So I'm like, all right, a rapper, I can show up late, nigga. We gonna get high, we gonna da-da-da, and it's this is more professionally. I know I got to put this out. I know it's more, but I'm also keeping my I'm keeping my edgy shit on here, like the wild stuff, because I want people to be like this a platform, kind of like Club Shay without the liquor,
be free.
to where y'all can come and express yourself. Like Channel 13's not gonna let you go on there. No knock to them. Those people, they're nice. They treat me good. They're not gonna let you come over there and be like, man, them damn parents lazy as hell. They need to get up and they need to no. You can express yourself. You can talk your stuff.
Anyways, say, hey, my name's Tamon Greene. Then they go blank and they start talking. You
show a
lip
kid.
still talk, moving and shit.
Like, nigga, I ain't say that.
Saying what you saying for real. Like,
Remember, I did an interview for D. I ain't gonna stop. I did something for DD and they just chopped it up like it was awful.
Yeah,
It was like nigga, it was like 5 seconds.
Yeah, because they don't care for real.
But man, thank y'all, man. We want to thank y'all for supporting. We got a big interview. We're gonna see about that tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna text you when I leave.
Yeah.
But man, thank y'all. My platform always open. We're gonna try to get out to some games. I'm gonna cash out you some money. Might not be this week. It's gonna be before the season start.
Juneteenth got some games. Juneteenth.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you
Juneteenth.
brought that up. So me and you gonna make that happen.
Yeah,
the
yep,
Juneteenth
yes, sir.
Experience. Yeah,
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna do that. And then I do want to get with Miss Greenlee again and do that. We did a baseball talk type of thing. Same thing about black kids playing baseball.
Okay,
But I want to bring in you, and then if you can get me the contact for Scott, I want to bring in.
I'm gonna call
coaches that I
Bianca
can.
today.
Sure. Yeah, we're going to keep beating that drum. Because we need to get our black boys and girls back in baseball. It's there, man. Soccer, baseball, all the stuff that's a little safer.
It's a little safer too. More money
A
too.
better chance, more scholarships. It's opportunity out here for that. So we need to, for sure.